Is it Velasco? Oh, okay, he's crazy. Damn it, stand still, Helix. Welcome back, everyone. And we're in episode 18. In the last episode, we actually got to Isla's little hometown because we had to gather a special item. Now we're heading over to Yggdrasil to save the tree. So without further ado, we're heading to the world tree, everyone. Chief, everybody, we're approaching the world tree. According to our troops in the city, the darkness enveloping Yggdrasil's fair branches grows thicker by the minute. Dastardly fiends descend upon her in their droves. She doesn't have much time. If we don't do something soon, her roots will wither and perish. Once she succumbs to the darkness completely, all the sacred dew in the world won't be enough to save her. We better shake a leg then. Without the world tree, the seal holding Shadroth at bay is finished. We cannot contend a calamity so dire. To Yggdrasil's crown at once. Heck yeah, time to go to the world tree, everybody. The benighted branches. So with this being said, not sure how much further we are in this game, but I'm getting really excited because we're getting all the small pieces. And hopefully we get to fight the boss soon because Velasco will go down eventually, and I guarantee you it'll be a fun fight. Grr, a single glimpse of Yggdrasil's corrupted form is enough to rend my heart asunder. Would that there were a way to turn back the hands of time? But there it is, your majesty. With the sacred dew in hand and the true power of the light at your command, we may finally undo the damage Velasco has wrought. He's right. Once we've cured Yggdrasil, Shadroth won't be able to awaken, and Mr. Mustachio's plans will be ruined. I can't wait to see that, but we'll need to hurry, or not much time before the world tree withers for good. Oh boy, I can already guarantee you this is going to be one of those quest lines where you have to make sure you get to the objective and possibly try to save everyone on the way there. Like, and by that I mean like sometimes you might have to do some sort of like escort mission, or which is the worst one in my opinion, you have to protect every single like objective that's aligned. So far there's no objective to protect. I don't like these creatures one bit. You can see why. They like to protect themselves and everything around it. I need to just do some freaking damage though. These things are not holding back. They're just holding their ground. Look, every time I do this, they just protect themselves. I'm gonna leave this area. I see a Maw Keeper over there. What we do with Maw Keepers, folks, we take them out. Why? Because they keep reproducing these creatures. Always take down the creatures. Something else is happening.
Big idea was it to put that there? And how exactly are we supposed to get past it? Well, it didn't look like we'd be able to chop through it too easily. Anyone got any bright ideas? It's got
all right. Well, we still can get to the Maw Keeper at least. That's something we can do. Unfortunately, this Maw Keeper is flying in the freaking air. One of my least favorite Maw Keepers to take down because you'll see why they're really hard to hit. And also these freaking mages or whatever, these freaking, I guess, these shield bearers are really freaking annoying. You can see that they're doing a lot of like annoying damage and they keep pushing me back, which is actually starting to actually get me upset. I'm not gonna lie. Like you'll see kind of slowly how these things get really annoying. But the Maw Keepers, what's pushing me down? I'm actually kind of curious now. Is these knights pushing me down? Because they're just continuously pushing me down and I'm trying to kill this Maw Keeper, obviously. But other than that, I'm not even sure what the objective just yet is. They don't give me a necessarily point where I have to be. But I did pick up a new medal, lethal armor medal. These freaking things. I'm just going to keep that for now. I don't have a point to use it. And what they actually serve a purpose for, okay, as I fall down, is that they actually can be used to summon and fight along your side. So with that being said, we took down one creature, and by that I mean one Maw Keeper. I'm going to go over here. Why we're getting this is because I can start using an ability called Zoom, which allows me to fly between these different attunements. So this one is attuned, and I attuned one earlier. So with that being said, now I can go back to both sections peacefully without having to kind of run back and forth. But let's take down some more of these creatures. I don't see any more Maw Keepers yet, and I don't know if we have to clear these monsters before it opens up. Right now it's not going to open up. I'm actually getting really annoyed with these creatures that are right in front of us that are doing like that thing with their shield. The whole caveat behind these things is you have to fight them behind them where the shield is not blocking their very freaking pathway. So it is annoying, and they keep doing that, which is even more annoying. So what I'm going to do, actually, I do see some of these freaking weirdos running amok, and I want to take them down quickly. I don't want them to be around. I think these ones are actually really good because they actually provide them with some sort of defense. These little slimes. And you can see that these creatures are becoming a little bit stronger. Like they're taking a little bit more damage, more than the average slime would. In the first few episodes, there was average slimes, right? And they're very, very simple to take down. They're like pretty much jokes, if anything. I see more slimes here. Take them down quickly. All right, I'm just continuously killing these things. Like I said, they're actually kind of annoying. I did throw one of my guys out there because I do have a lot of them lined up. You can see the bottom left. Those are all the creatures I can summon. And it doesn't help that I have too many as I fall down again. But what I'm saying now is that we just clear out these monsters. And then afterwards, I believe it opens up. So let's just quickly clear them out. The monsters are beginning to flee. I don't understand why they put that out now when there's literally no more monsters. Does this open up? Okay, the right one opened up, but not the left one.
Come on, let's get moving.
Alright, simple enough though. You can see that I can probably zoom, but every time I use zoom, it costs mana. I do see another one here. I see two attunements here, so I can get the side slope here, and then up there, more Mog Keepers, and then they summon that big boy over there. And usually when it comes down to it, there's like a big boy sometimes with these Mog Keepers that they summon. Very, very frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna throw some of the medals here. Why do I do that? It's because eventually they will help out. I feel like some of these bigger creatures, once you defeat them, the bigger creatures, they drop a medal where you can pick them up, and they're really good to have around you because eventually you can use them as your friends, your allies, helping you out, essentially. Alright, I did notice my health is a little low, and then you can see that I'm kind of glowing purple. What essentially that means is I'm going like, picture a Super Saiyan, so I'm using some of my stronger abilities that I have. And eventually it's going to drop down to 0, and I'm going to unleash this huge wave attack. Alright, perfect. We took down some of them, but these freaking stone golems are like really insane. And they're not even stone golems. They're actually called like gold golems or something like that. I didn't take down the Maw Keeper with that ability, which is surprising enough. There we go. Maw Keeper is down, so that means there's no more monsters that we summon, thankfully, because these things are actually insane. And I do notice there's a lot more Maw Keepers. So with that being said, I'm just going to throw everyone out there to attack them. Just take down more Maw Keepers. So let me just make my way over to the other Maw Keepers. Helix healed me actually while we were running over here, thankfully. This guy again, what the frig? Yeah, it would be awesome. This is so random. We actually had this person helping us out a long time ago, but it's so random because this is the second time I'm seeing this guy helping us out. In one of the previous episodes, like I guess like 5 episodes ago, he actually helped us out, which is really weird. Honest to goodness, it's very, very, very weird. He comes in, helps us, and then dips. Really, that's it. All right, like that, we just take down another Maw Keeper. Essentially, I'm just going through Maw Keepers and taking them out. I don't have a purpose to keep them. Essentially, they don't do much. I don't know if that makes sense because they just keep summoning creatures, which is really annoying. So you want to kill them fast and without having to like worry about more creatures being summoned to help those Maw Keepers. There's another Maw Keeper here, so let's take care of it quickly. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There is one more Maw Keeper. Again, let me just quickly run over there because let's just be honest with ourselves. The more Maw Keepers dead, the easier this whole freaking sequence will be. And there's a lot of these medals being dropped. I kind of wish I can pick every single one up. There's opportunities to actually increase the amount of medals you can pick up in the bottom left, but I've increased it twice. Also in the previous episode, I forgot to mention, sometimes you have actually a certain amount of inventory you can carry, which is very frustrating in games. But I finally upgraded so I can carry up to 45 instead of the 30. And if you guys have been catching up with my videos, you will notice that inventory is very scarce in the game. Like essentially you just want to make sure you always have as much inventory as possible because in this game, I want to get 100% and that would require me to actually, I believe, have as much inventory as possible, as well as to ensure that you have picked up every single item you can in this game, which is very unfair in my opinion, because there's so many freaking items, right? All right, this should actually take down the Tyrannosaurus Rex or whatever it's called. It's almost dead. I used my special ability and now it's gone. I don't see any more Maw Keepers, so I'm assuming this is the final little bit. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna pick up here the Tyrannosaurus medal, which is perfect because these things are really, really good. All right, the main door has opened up. So far, this has actually have been a little bit easy. I'm going to pick up some of the better medals here. So let's pick up this one, the Gargoyle medal. And every time you see that kind of showing up, that means it's a new medal we're picking up, which is fantastic. I feel like I should get rid of my older medals because they're just sitting there. You can see in the map the blue icons. Yeah, I don't need them anymore, I think. So I'm just going to leave them out for now because I don't necessarily need to get rid of them. They're not doing us any harm. I don't see any more medals to pick up. The second we find more medals, I'll start dropping them though. All right, we're pressing on. We're here at the objective. It looks like a big, spacious area. You know what that means, right? Yeah, close the door. Big side boss. Maw Keeper summons this big side boss. I don't necessarily count them as like a main boss, these things, because usually a main boss, you'll know, they'll set the stage for you, essentially, and then you have to fight them, and then, yeah, it gets really, really annoying and frustrating, but you'll know when you see it, really. Okay, the Maw Keeper is down. That means I can actually focus on the big boys. And focus on these slimes because I think the slimes actually provide some sort of assistance. It's like they don't necessarily do a lot of damage, but they provide a lot more like, I guess, supportive assistance than more of attacking, which is good for them, for the enemies, not for me. You want to take them down as quickly as possible. With that being said, I want to... What the frick? What the frick? It just disappeared. Oh, did you help, Alina? What the frick? That was so random. The creature just disappeared and it was like half health, I think. Wow. Friggin' thank you, Servina. We don't use her that often. There's actually so many different creatures in this game. Oh, we picked up a curse slime medal. That's what they're called. I guess for how cute they look, they're not really that cute. Again, let's take down the medal. Okay, perfect. It looks like it's just me and this Hylian over here. There we go. The Hylian is down. I repeat, the Hylian is down for the count, guys. I'm not sure how many more there are. I think this is actually the little bit. I'm pretty sure this is the last one because there's nothing else in this map that shows me otherwise. Victory music is here. Let's go. All right, we get some experience and some goodies. Let's go buy some stuff and replenish our health. All right, I am ready to rock and roll, guys. I'm having a lot of fun. Just keep going. So let's continue off at Eggerstal. I don't know how much further we are. We're at the Altar Beast. Don't know what this means, but I'm assuming we're getting closer to the end of this world tree. Usually there's multiple levels.
It's pitch dark here. I can see nothing.
Tsarevna, please to retreat. Something lurks within.
Here it comes.
Is it Velasco? Oh, I called it. It's freaking Velasco. That's not his name, but I like to call him Velasco.
Here you are at last, my beloved lightlings. I had begun to worry that you would not be able to join me for the world tree's dying breath.
Oh, please. You're going down.
Do not be so quick to think the game won, fiend. The world tree will breathe a while longer. With this, the dew of the tree of life.
That's right.
Your reign of terror ends here and now.
You have witnessed my power firsthand, and still you dare to defy me.
That's right. We're not scared. What about the thing we got, though? The Child of Light thing.
Let us have a little fun.
We're a little bit stronger than we used to be there, buddy.
But I don't think you're going to enjoy this much. Unless getting beaten black and blue is your idea of
Let's
good time.
go, Aurora. Let's freaking pop off here.
Would that the pleasure were mine, child. Alas.
Probably a big beast. Holy crap. What is this thing? Like a Diablo kind of thing? It's a gargoyle looking creature, that's for damn sure. Holy crap.
It is my honored friend here who will have the honor of consigning you to hell.
What the? Hey, wait. Where do you think you're going? You can't just back out now.
True. Come on, man. Let's fight.
No choice but to fight this thing. Yggdrasil's not got long left.
True. We have to take it out, I guess.
Dies. No amount of magic dew will bring her back. We have to hurry.
Aye. And hurry we shall. We must administer the dew forthwith. The world tree cannot be allowed to perish. To arms!
2 freaking arms. I wish we could have everyone in this fight instead of 4. I mean, will it be OP? Of course. We'll kill everything very fast. Defeat the Barbatos. I like fighting bosses, and when I do, I just need to actually understand what's the... Okay. You know what it is? Like, you want to know their attack pattern, because when you... Okay. Unable to use spells or abilities. That's not a big deal for me, actually. I usually don't. Like, I tend to just attack normally, really. I do see, like, something there I can use. Let me just back off a little bit. It's going to hit the wall here. Kind of want to walk away. It's kind of weird how this is moving around. Use that ability. It's going to use that thing again. I don't care. I really don't care. Poison. Okay, I care about that. That's a lot of freaking damage, actually. Oh, my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It's always after like kind of like the main. Okay, when it does that, there's actually kind of like a little thing flying around. I find that in previous... Okay, it's going to kill me here, I think. No, it's going to get me. Okay, let me see if there's any more things. Oh, freaking Helix is a beast. Let's go, buddy. Oh my gosh, they summoned a Maw Keeper, but I'm going to do a little bit more damage to this creature first. I do see it's staggered. When they're staggered, that means you actually do more damage. They tend to be more defenseless. Walk back a little bit. You can see this thing coming up. Walk back in because the Maw Keeper is there. I want to attack the Maw Keeper. It's positioned nicely, unfortunately. Like, it's right where this big boy is. Walk away from that. Stand still, Maw Keeper. The thing is, this big boy is coming after me only because I am the main character. And unfortunately, I can't dodge those things, which is really annoying. Okay, the Maw Keeper is down. I had a feeling maybe I should keep it up because Maw Keepers tend to, like, drop enemies that you can fight. And when you fight the enemies, it's kind of easy because you can start building up your purple bar, which allows you to do your special ability. So that's what I was thinking actually at one point, but whatever. Man, this guy has like a case of the attacking the main character you're holding syndrome because every time I'm doing something, it somehow knows like, oh yeah, you're controlling this person now? Let me attack that person kind of thing. So let me just attack this creature. I want to defeat it quickly. I'm not sure how much health this thing has. Never mind, it's down. And we get that. Oh, frick, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Spit that out. Let's go. Any damage is a lot of damage in my opinion, guys. Because this thing is not strong, but what it does have is a lot of, like, I guess, really annoying attack patterns that you can't necessarily predict very well. Like here, for example, you want to walk away because you can at least tell when it's doing that. I'm going to heal her up quickly. Perfect. I do see my guys are okay. I don't know why he's going to the center like that. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. The Barbados has summoned a Maw Keeper. Where the frig are you, Maw Keeper? Where are you? Oh, yeah, staggered. Every time it summons a Maw Keeper, it gets staggered or two. Which is a good thing because, you know, this creature is really strong. I'm looking for the Maw Keeper. It is to the right of the map here. Walk away from that. Let's take this Maw Keeper out. Again, I kind of want to keep it just so I can use my Coup de Grace, which is my special ability. But let's just try to take them out quickly. I do see this creature here. I think it's best just to take them out. I don't know what happens if you leave them out too long. Well, I do know what happens. More creatures will show up. But that's not ideal right now. I don't want a lot of creatures to show up and start really annoying me, essentially. All right, time to pop off. I do have my special ability here. I don't know what it's doing right now. Like, I can't tell when I'm really close to him like this. Because when you're close to the creature, you essentially can't see what's going on around you. I'm kind of focused right now because I do have my special ability coming up here, which is going to unleash right now. Doing that, that's a lot of freaking damage. Let's freaking go. It didn't get a chance to summon the Maw Keeper. It looked like it was going to, actually. Like, right now, it's going to summon the Maw Keeper here. I think, yeah. And it staggered again. That's kind of very lucky on my end because I somehow staggered it and then it did it again and then it somehow staggered again. All right, the Maw Keeper is down again. This is getting a little too chaotic for me, to be honest with you. I get my friends dying left and right. It's throwing out these like freaking crazy abilities now, which is not ideal for me. So I'm just trying to make sure I can take it out quickly here. My biggest concern, actually, even though we take this creature out, what if for some strange reason that it starts to do some sort of like phase 2 syndrome that we have in this game? Because I find that sometimes when you're playing these games, there's like a phase 2 syndrome going on. I don't know if I'm making any sense on that. These creatures need to go down quickly, actually. I don't know why they're still out and running. All right, it's time to pop off. It's staggered again. I'm going to pop off with Maya this time. The Barbatos is almost dead, but the Barbatos is really freaking strong, guys. I don't know about you. I don't know if you guys fought this creature in the past. I don't know how you felt when you fought this thing, but this thing is no freaking joke, folks. All right, I staggered the Barbatos again with Maya's ability here, which is good, which is freaking great, if anything. Oh my gosh, it summoned a bigger boy this time. I didn't even notice that one. Holy crap. Holy crap. Boom! I think it's dead. I think it's dead. Oh, thank gosh, we don't have to defeat anything else.
Here goes nothing.
Felicio's gonna disappear. Let's be honest.
You are nothing if not persistent, meddling fools.
I reckon this is not gonna work this time, let's be honest. They got us once with this. Felicia got us once, but not the second time. I guarantee you that.
Now is our chance. Go! Quickly!
It's time for the World Tree to live again.
I want to fight Felicio, though. I really want to fight him.
God, look at that! The darkness is disappearing.
Is it, though? I actually don't know. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys.
Yggdrasil's power. It's coming back to her. We did it. Now the Dark Dragon can't come back.
What the frig?
Laughing.
True?
Could it be that the desperation has driven him crazy?
I mean, true as well.
It is you who should be desperate.
We still have to fight him, so unless he's our final boss soon,
Oh, almighty.
the game's not over yet.
But I am afraid the return of your precious world tree matters not a bit. For already, the seal placed on my master Shadroth, Lord of the Night, is broken.
Explain yourself.
Blindly you assumed that the seal would not be undone unless poor Yggdrasil's power was depleted entirely. You fools! You fools! You fools! You fools!
Okay, he's crazy, actually. Never mind.
Tree remains resolutely alive.
He is absolutely cray-cray.
That was required to effect my master's long-awaited release.
So, does that mean Shadroth's back already?
True, probably. That's for damn sure. We can't beat Felicio right now. I'm not gonna lie. I have no more heal stones. I need to get better weapons and armor, etc.
Only a matter of time. And so I go to the Isle the vault for the final ceremony. And when it is completed, Shadroth will rise again. Hear me, lightlings. If you still wish to save your precious world, your only hope lies in joining me there.
Alright, he's insane. We'll beat him, that's for damn sure. I just need better weapons and armor. Because we beat the boss, right? But that wasn't the final boss, and I'm assuming it will get tougher as we go. So, I'll make sure I get better.
Did it? Letting the Dark Dragon break free definitely wasn't part of the plan.
We're standing here moaning about it ain't gonna help. We've got to get after matey and wallop him before he wakes up what's his name.
Come on, seriously? He couldn't have made it plainer if he drew us a map. It's a trap, pure and simple.
True, 100%.
It doesn't matter, does it? We have to go. It's
Again,
the
true.
only way to stop the Dark Dragon from waking up. She's right. We can't very well just stand around here doing nothing. We must do everything in our power, or we risk losing everyone we care about.
I'm ready to fight.
Do not be with fear of traps, fellow heroes. With kicks and concussions, I shall obliterate them all.
Brave words, Sarev. Yoy, I mean to say, please to be less bold and fearless. I, Kirill, will dutifully absorb all blasts and blows.
Jesus. This freaking guy, though.
Let's hurry up and get back to the Stone Cloud, shall we? We need to get over to the vault, and fast.
Alright, that was actually a very quick map. The World Tree map wasn't too bad. There was only 2 areas to fight, actually. And we get an achievement called Egrisol's Rooter. I'm assuming that's just for defending Egrisol, but now we have to go to the vault. Just wait, Velasco. Foul fiend, brutish oppressor. I, Alina, shall hunt you down and terminate your wicked machinations. Alina, I admire your get up and go, but perhaps you'd be better saving it for when we actually reach the vault. Incidentally, where precisely is vault located? It is proximal to Arba. Ah, but of course, I forget that we are not all familiar with our fair realm. The vault is an island situated in the treacherous seas of the Arban coast. It is a place of great danger, and at its center stands the greatest danger of all. A volatile volcano. It is not a place to which men venture, or at least it has not been until now. Sounds like the perfect place for a supervillain to hole up and do some plotting. Everybody, listen. I've been looking at the vault from up on deck and, well, something's not right. The smoke that's been pouring out of it recently, it's gotten worse, much worse. Didn't Velasco mention something about a final ceremony for awakening Shandroth? Of course, the ceremony must be causing the smoke to intensify, perhaps due to the volcano becoming less stable. Hang on, you mean he's already started? Crikey, that don't sound too clever. If we don't hurry up and stop him, we'll be up on our necks in Larry lizards. Then we shall, my portly comrade. Come friends, time is of the essence. We must prepare ourselves for the battle ahead. Let's do that. Helix, stand still, come on. Anyways, guys, you know how it is. I like to do 2 or 3 levels and then call it a video. So I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Getting closer to the end. I'm getting very freaking excited. Anyways, catch you on the next one, everyone. Stay still, Helix. Bye for now.